All right, Shalom. I want to give honest good space due to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Bashem Kakadash. Double honors and double honors to the elder bishops as well. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. I want to say disclaimer: fair use, fair use, fair use. I am not getting paid off of this at all. This is only for educational purposes only. So this is just educational purposes only. All right. And like I say, disclaimer, this is for educational purposes. I'm not benefiting at this at all. I'm making no money off of this, no shekels. This is straight for educational purposes. So let me get on with the video. Okay. So basically, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is putting on the curses on our enemies. Okay. And they're paying for, hey, they're at the curses have landed on our enemies. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and play this video, and we'll get to some scriptures. But everything that's going on goes back to the scriptures. So playing on.
In other news, a silent, invisible killer is tearing through the European continent. A bombshell new study reveals the true terrifying scale of a climate catastrophe that has caught major cities entirely off guard. We look at the absolute chaos on the ground, the collapsing infrastructure, and the grim data redefining Europe's summer.
The rush begins before the shutters are fully raised. In Paris, anxious shoppers push through store entrances, racing to grab air conditioners before shelves are emptied. Staff struggle to control the crowds as soaring temperatures trigger a buying frenzy across Europe. The scramble inside stores tells only part of the story. A new study that is yet to be peer-reviewed claims the unprecedented European heat wave has already claimed more than 20,000 lives. Christopher Callahan from Indiana University. Bloomington estimates 2,390 heat-related deaths across Europe between June 22nd and 28th. Data from European governments shows that June temperatures climbed above 35 degrees Celsius for more than two-thirds of Europe's population, exposing hundreds of millions of people to prolonged and dangerous heat. Belgium recorded a 39% spike in deaths during the June heat wave. France reported a 30% increase in deaths over the same period. Europe's heat wave tragically demonstrates the need for air conditioning.
It's about 20% of EU homes have air conditioning versus about 90% in the United States. And really, this crisis of the extreme heat that we're seeing this summer and also in past summers, and we will continue to see, is really a kind of a heat mountain that the EU was never designed to climb. We've seen just in the past 4 years over 200,000 deaths from extreme heat.
It's not just homes. Germany's Farming Association warns that relentless heat and dry conditions are damaging grain harvests, raising concerns over food production if the weather persists. The landscape itself is changing. Wildfires are tearing through parts of Spain and France, forcing firefighters into a race against fast-moving flames. In southern France alone, around 3,000 people have been evacuated as fires spread through dry vegetation, driven by scorching temperatures and strong winds. Scientists say Europe is warming faster than almost every other continent, making extreme heat waves more frequent, more intense, and longer lasting. For millions of Europeans, this is no longer just another hot summer. It is becoming a test of how societies, cities, and healthcare systems survive when extreme heat becomes the new normal.
Zephaniah 3 and 15.
All right. There we go. Yeah, that's what I wanted to get. But Yeah. So basically, you got people that go ahead and get it. Okay. So yeah, that's why I wanted to get. But basically, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is putting the curses on all our enemies, and this is just living proof that these scriptures are real, pretty much. So let me get this, Deuteronomy chapter 30, verses 7. And the Lord, thy power, will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hated thee, which persecute thee. So yeah. Our enemies, okay, are feeling this. Okay. And so these curses is really getting to them, But let me grab another one. All right, Zechariah 2 verses 8. For thus shall the Lord of hosts, after the glory had he sent me unto the nations which spoil you, for he that touches you touches the apple of his eye. All right, and who the eye of his apple? All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, and you Israelite foreigners that go back to the sons of Jacob. All right, and that's who you are. All right, and so even though we broke the law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, at the same time, these people, these nations that touched us, with the apple of his eye. So the Lord is getting back at these people. All right. And another piece of proof that we're the Lord's people, wanted to read this. Deuteronomy 7 verses 6. For those that are a holy people unto the Lord thy power, the Lord thy power, had also chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are above the face of the earth. All right. And so, we're at the end of this wicked kingdom, and so, pretty much, this wicked place of Babylon the Great, is coming to a close. All right. And, this place is going to get pure judgment. All right. And so, these, our enemies are really going through it. All right. Because Jacob's trouble. All right. We're at the beginning stages of it, but it's going to continue to escalate. These are beautiful times that we are living in. All right. We know that Yahweh Shai is getting closer on his way. So with that, I want to give honor, go as praises due to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders bishops as well. Peace to Akim that's doing this work on the four corners of earth. Shalom.